Hello, everybody. I've created an automation for functional test automation using Agentic AI. This is the application that I'm going to use. It's a member portal. So once you log in, you'll be able to see the member details, and it's a very simple portal um, created by us, um, by a colleague of mine. So you can create a search for a physician. The just a one-page application. Uh, this is the member portal. So, and this is hosted locally. This is my automation UI. So I have multiple things here. I will be able to and test the file. It gets uploaded, and then I have this is the input, the application that I just showed you, where it is locally hosted, the URL, what domain it belongs to, and what are the name of the application. And I can have human in the loop, or I can have without human in the loop. So I save the configuration. Let's take a look at the human in the loop, and I just click smoke test. Uh, okay, let me click smoke test. It'll request for approval because we've set the human in the loop. We've checked that box. So I'll say approved, and the test starts running. We'll be able to see the test running here. Uh, yeah, so you can see the test running here. So this basic test, and it's completed successfully. And this is polling for the next actions. And yeah, the test completed, and we'll be able to see the test artifacts in the test directory. I'll show the artifacts once we do a complete test also. And I will do a uh, complete test also. And let me run the test. I I'm just starting to run the test, and it's it uses a scraping tool, and it's scraping the website of the locally hosted application, the member portal that we just saw, and it's using AI, yeah, the OpenAI for GPT-4o mini model to identify the scenarios by scraping and creating the, and it is using Playwright tool to create the scripts, and yeah, it'll scrape the site. It'll scrape the site, identify the member ID, password, then use that to sign in, and then it's a one-page member portal, and use that information for executing the test. Yeah, and this is if you see, it's generating the script, successful login, and test fail, login invalid username, playwright. Sorry. So the test completed. Let's take a look at the details now. And yeah, like I said, this uses scraping uh, tool to scrape the website. I've created a custom scraping tool, and it uses OpenAI API to identify the different navigation patterns and the selectors on the application page. So it's identified what are the username field, password field, and the submit button, and this is the explanation that it gives. And yeah, and it does. pre-login and post-login, we'll have the scenarios. Let me see. It has identified the username, and it has identified the password too, and it will uh, log into the application. So discovering authenticated pages, and this is the post login authenticated page discovery post login, and this is the test scenario generation where it creates the scripts, generating Playwright test scripts. Um, this is for successful login, uh, fail login, invalid password, invalid username, navigation dashboard, session management. These are five scripts, and it's executing. After creating the scripts, it's executing the scripts. Because there's a one-page application, it is generating only for the scenarios that are available. And yeah, this is the user credential, and it says whether the test passed or failed, and it's executing the functional testing script. And after all the test execution is done, it provides a test automation summary, status success, test scenarios generated 5, playwright scripts created 5, the test pass rate ratio is 100%. And these are the key artifacts that it has created. Let's go and take a look at the key artifacts. And this is the artifacts that it was telling. Let's take a look at the artifacts. So these are the list of artifacts. Now it's 12:30, and we just executed the test. Let me align it. Yeah, these are the latest artifacts. These are the artifacts that it has created from 12:30 to 12:31. Yeah, and let us take a look at the report. And this is the report: comprehensive test automation report, workflow stages, pre-login, login test, post-login, AI scenario generation, script generation, test execution. So this is the report, and these are the scenarios. Let me open it. These are the scenarios. Go to the localhost 5050. That is where my member portal is hosted, and it says fill valid member ID and password. Fill password. There's a member ID, password, quick login button. These are the steps that it took to execute the test. User is directed to dashboard page and sees a welcome message. And yeah, and this is for invalid username. The test is failed. Yeah, that is why it is failed. The name of the test is test fail. The expected result and sees an error message. Invalid password, invalid member ID or password, and this is test navigation to dashboard. So user successfully navigates to the dashboard. So it gives us the clear-cut details for traceability, and there's a log out, right? How we log out, and it also provides the individual status of each of the scripts that it executed. And this is the screenshot of the authenticated page that it has got. So this is the authenticated page. We can add more criteria if you want, add the playwright scripts, but this is autonomous. So we can ask it to execute all the scenarios in the application.